Welcome to Broward School of English today. Okay. So today I want to share some interesting topic about listening test. Okay. So here, let's say when we talk about listening test, it doesn't mean that you just listen for some word or some some sound, and then you make your own comprehension or understanding about that conversation. But sometimes it is very important for a student to understand the whole speaking or the whole listening. Okay, so it is very important for us to make sure that we can understand everything in expected level. I mean, we have to measure our comprehension in order to make sure that our listening meets the criteria to get a high score. Okay, so when we talk about listening test, I would say that listening test is hard to figure out what is going on because it's all about the comprehension. Okay, it depends on individual person to let's say like a person to a person that understand that detailed information or not. So here we're gonna go through some aspect of a listening test, and I want to raise the strategy that can be useful for listening test. Okay, so the topic that I want to share is a strategy for listening part 4. In other words, it's all about talk or lecture. Okay, so here if you are going to take the IELTS examination, okay, or if you are going to take like TOEFL or CUTEP exam, so you have to face for the listening test. So the lecture is one of the part of listening test that measure your ability, your understanding or comprehension in that particular topic. So sometimes the topic is vary from complicated topic or just a general topic. So we have to understand before we go to take it. All right. Are you ready? Okay, let's start from a talk or listening test. So today I just want to make a summary for a strategy which is depend on a topic that we can see on the listening test. Okay, the first one is all about if you are listening to a topic about discussion between two person, but in this case, talk or lecture, so you need to listen just only one single person to explain something. But into the detail, which is likely to be more complicated or a difficult content instead of easy or general conversation. Okay, so discussion, let's say like a talk about a lecture or introduction in the university, it would be useful if you listen a lot about the lecture, so you may build your understanding about that. Okay, the second is all about the introduction. Okay, the introduction, or let's say sometimes we have to face the introduction before we go to work. So this is aimed to familiarize with listening for a TOEIC test. For example, like introduction about how to learn a new skill, right? And then maybe how to know something in particular topic. For example, like how to use a computer, how to make deal with hard situation with customer, things like that. So here we have to listen into a detail. For example, we have to catch who is going to be the speaker, okay, and what is going to happen next, and what will where is taking place in that situation, things like that. And the last one is all about let's say like a lecture in the university or a public speaking. So sometimes announcement or public speaking or lecture is the same way, because we have to grab some information and understand something properly in order to make sure that you gain some comprehension in that particular topic. So here, what I want to suggest is that you have to practice, and then by taking note or just write something for a main idea, for a main conclusion. So it would be fine for you to practice about listening test. All right? Okay. If you have any inquiry, you can contact me or directly message me here. For those who want to study English, so you can feel free to contact me. So today I'm gonna finish the class just early this. Thank you so much for listening. Okay, bye-bye.